Hi, I'm Charles,
And I'm Elijah.
and we're going to be teaching you how to solve the mirror cube. So right now it's not solved, we mixed it up.
Yeah, and now what we're going to have to do is line up
All the
all the
pieces
pieces on this side, like
the highest
for the
piece.
highest piece, the
And
one that
all the
sticks out,
sides.
the one that you can take the cap off of, easiest. I mean, you could take the cap off any of them. It's just which one.
And it's a little
works
bit
out
different
better.
because they're not all the same color. Or, I mean, they are all the same color. They're not different colors. So make sure you're doing it the right way.
Yep.
So Elijah will be starting to teach you how to do it.
So the first step is to make sure that you need all of these things. So you're going to connect the pieces so that they're all connected like that. In a straight line. You see that? Straight line, like a little hook. You're just going to do that. This part I don't think you're going to need any help with.
This is kind of prompt.
impromptu. But this part is kind of tricky if you don't get it right at the first time because even the fastest solvers for this cube, it's this part that can screw you up because if you're seeing this, it looks like it's matched up from this view, but when you look, it kind of does, but when you look at it from this angle, you see black.
It's because here, can I show? It looks like it's shaped,
Across.
but look at my finger. Watch it. When it drops. See how it
Yeah.
drops and it goes up.
Because you need to make
Like
sure
that.
you see no black there.
And also, you can kind of see your mirror because it's
Mhm.
called a mirror cube. Okay, so keep it
So
down.
you figure out which piece needs to go here. It's gonna be a thick piece.
Can I show?
Yeah.
See how this is thick piece. Also, when you're doing it, make sure that you're doing it the correct, like we said, and not these little pieces.
Yeah.
Because there's different little pieces, like some pointing up like this and some pointing down like that. So yeah.
It's tricky when you're trying to figure out the cross. But the only reason the cross is hard for this cube is because if you see there's going to be a line of skinny, medium, and fat. So we need to find a fat piece.
Also, make sure you're doing the right lines, not different ones with different ones. They're all pretty obvious that you could see the large, small, and medium.
Medium, yeah. But the hard part about this also is finding the right, because this can take a long time to figure out.
Hey, how are you? All right.
But once you got it, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like what I did right here. Once you have the piece on the bottom layer, you just move it up so that you have it cross.
That's
flat.
your main goal, to get the
So-
cross. That's the obvious part of it.
And then the
that will
next
teach
part is
you
to
that you're
match
doing
them
it
all
right.
up like this so that they're smooth and flush. So you're going to bring down a piece. First you're going to figure out where it needs to go. So this piece needs to go there. So you're going to bring it down 2, bring it under where it needs to go, and then bring it up. Bring the other piece to where that piece needs to go, bring it up, and then bring the bottom piece where it needs to go, and then bring that piece up.
Now
So
we have another cross,
you have the cross where those
in a
are all the
different
right place.
kind of cross.
It looks like a waterfall, kind of. I don't know why.
If you just kind of see it, you can just see the drop.
Yeah.
But when you are doing this, these pieces are really hard to see, so make sure you're turning them the
Yeah.
right way too.
And also make sure that if you see this piece, it's hanging off. It's
Yeah.
none of it's connected. Don't try to pull it off.
Because
But
that might break your.
it won't break it. It'll just pop. But these are really hard pieces to put back together. So you need to be careful. So the next step is to put the pieces where they need to go in the cube. So you're going to figure out where the piece needs to go and then do the algorithm I told you. Right inverted, down inverted, right, down. And your piece is in the right place. Right there. So now you have this fish. It looks like a fish. You see its head. Yeah. And its 2 tail things.
Here, we'll speed it up for you so
Yeah.
you can get it going.
Your next step is to find your next piece and do the same thing to the rest of all the corners that are on this cube. Until the, I'm not going to call it a white side, but it's the equivalent of your white side on a normal 3x3 cube. Because, of course, it's the first side that you solve.
Yeah, here it is. One side on. Oh, sorry.
Almost one
Oh,
side.
that's one side.
You need one more piece, and you're just going to need to figure out what piece needs to go there.
And that's a small, in between a small and a medium.
Yeah.
And it might get you some confused sometimes with what pieces. So now we've got our white side solved, like on a
Yeah.
regular 3x3, but now we need
Yeah.
our other sides.
So the next step is to find a big piece on your top layer and match it up to where it needs to go, and then turn it so that it lines up with this piece over here, so that you know it needs to go there. So now you're gonna do this algorithm.
And it's not all on the same. Everything on the same. All the sides aren't
Yeah.
the same, like what they look.
Yeah. Sorry, I needed to turn down the brightness because our battery's running out. So you're gonna bring the piece. Just do the algorithm that you see.
And then after that,
The
you're
piece
really close.
is in, and you just do this to the rest of all of your.
This was one of our harder explanations too, because
Yeah.
it's not that explanatory. Like
You do it to every piece on the second layer. I'm not going to be teaching you much for this because you saw the first thing. You just
And
do
that's
that
just
to
like
the rest
a-
of them.
that's kind of like this cube, how you just do the same thing.
Yeah, it's just the same algorithm over and over for every thing that you see. It's just you need to figure out. Yeah.
So that's mostly it for us, and I'm Charles.
We're not done for the.
Yeah, but
So we need to do this is the top layer. You're gonna hold it so that your hook is in the up left corner, and you're gonna do the same algorithm. Now you have this cross. Then you're gonna do it again.
it's one of the hardest parts to at the top. It takes probably the longest.
And then you're gonna put the flat piece in the bottom left corner and do it again. The same algorithm. So now this side's solved, but you need to put it in the right place. All the pieces. So you're gonna put these in the back and then do the algorithm that I taught you on the first layer. For the white cross. So now they're gonna hold this solved side in the back of you and do it once more.
And there you go, your mirror cube is solved. Thanks for watching our video, and bye.
Hi.